Good bit of sign around. Nothing roaring yet, but it's still the middle of the day, so not expecting them to crank up yet. But if I get down in amongst them, they might start up. We'll see how we go. It's a bit of a gnarly gorge where the deer are hanging out at the moment. So we'll drop down into the native. And fingers crossed something starts up. Big wallow there. Scrape head here. Yeah, back out again this morning. Got nothing roaring at all last night, but my brother heard a couple. So yeah, back in. I'll try a different approach, getting down to the gorge and see if I can get something sparked up. There's plenty of sign around, plenty of rubbing, plenty of marks, crap everywhere. So there's no shortage of deer around. Just a matter of getting them going. It's been a very slow start to the roar. I think this time last year I had 5 on the deck already, so and I had 20 all up for the roar. So yeah, like I say, slow start, but hopefully we get something going this morning. It's going to be a bloody hot sunny day, so a few hours walk and then I'll do a big circuit back to the truck, I suppose, or we'll get picked up somewhere. Yeah, right, get down into the nasty gorge. Nothing but birds. So much for 1080 killing all the birds. There's about 20 fantails around me at the moment, and all I can hear is birds. So I seen one dead possum yesterday, and that's from the drop on the 2nd of December last year. But yeah, nothing roaring yet. Well, there's a bit of a like a wasp nest just there. Has to do a 50-metre dash. It stung me in the back of the head up here, one in the arm. All hell broke loose. Bloody stinging now. Bloody hell. Oh shit, another one got me. Fuck. Fuck. Ah. Oh, that's burning. Oh. Far out, this through 2 layers. Shit. Oof. Oh, that burns. That was pretty painful. Carry on. My left shoulder is absolutely burning from that sting, that last one. It got me about 6 times. And it's through double layers of material too. And I'm about 60 metres off the creek, and some wallows down there that I checked yesterday. I'll go and have a look at those and then head upstream probably. See where I end up. It's a bit of a bugger. Bit of a lump on the back of my head. I thought it was blackberry at first, but then blackberry doesn't burn like that, so both my arm and my shoulder and the back of my head are stinging like hell now. Oh well. Stinging now. Oh, they got one going. Ooh, he's firing up now. Still a couple 100 metres away yet. Going uphill. Straight up. No. It's right there. It was just here. Sitting down. Yeah, so back in Mangakino this morning. I'm just going to head down into this gorge, big native gorge, for a look where one gave me a run around just before I headed down south. You can see the damage I've done to these pines here. That's absolutely ring barked, so that'll die. This one here's already been killed previously, those two, both been ring barked. These three here, they've all been ring barked and killed in previous years. So yeah, stag's been really giving me these pines a hard time. But just going to head down into this big gorge. It's a pretty gnarly gorge, and not many people go in there. You don't really want to go in there unless you really have to, but I want to go and set up these two trail cameras on the big wallow down there. There were two big wallows side by side. So down I go, and I just actually came in here just before my South Island trip. I got stung by 3 wasps, multiple stings, which I'll probably upload that later when I get time. Yeah, they stung the hell out of me here the other couple of weeks ago. Pretty painful for a few days, but yeah, and I got into a stag that day, gave him a real run around, and I sort of chased him for about an hour actually, but he wouldn't really stay still for long enough to catch up, and yeah, just kept doing a circuit. So hopefully he's still there and something roaring today, but there's a few in there. So yeah, like I say, it's a big nasty gorge, not many people ever venture into it, so down I go. Yeah, it's pretty steep and slippery going down, but not too bad. Try and get onto the deer trails and follow where the deer go down. Quite a lot of fresh marks around too, which is a pretty good sign. Had one bit of a moan way up the valley here, which is the direction I'm going to be going in once I've set these cameras up. It's all chewing on there. They chew that bark off certain times of the year and they get the minerals out of the bark. Yeah, once I've got that camera set up, or 2 cameras actually, I've got 2 cameras with me. Once I set up down the creek, I'm going to head up the side and I'll sort of head away from the water a bit so I can actually hear better. The wind's all over the place today, which makes it hard. It's quite a breeze too, so at least when it's blowing good, you can tell which way it's going anyway. It's not really in my favour at the moment, but can't change it. Little calf antler. I actually just found one 2 trips ago in this gorge, about the same size as that. It's hanging up on the other side of the creek from here. Bit of a hard case. Yeah. See how fresh that sign is coming down here. Pretty good fresh marks. A lot of marks still around, but doesn't look like they've been wallowing too much the last couple of weeks. But I'll set those cameras up, and they're obviously coming up and down these banks quite a bit. Trying to decide where to put the camera, get the best angle. Yeah, it's a wallow there. I just stuck that cast antler in there. Got an improvised camera spot. See how it goes. Come check it in about a week or so, or 2 weeks maybe. Maybe just after the roar, even just to see what's coming around. I have no doubt they'll be using this again. There's one more wallow just up here, I'll check that one as well. Yes, here's the other wallow here, it's been used a lot more regular. Not real dead fresh marks on it, but yeah, they'll certainly be back, so pick a spot here somewhere. I might just put the camera over here somewhere looking out onto this one. They're not using the smaller one as much, so try and stick to this main one here. See how that camera goes. Yes, there's camera number 2 set up. Looking straight onto that wallow there. Pretty nice sunny day, so get weather like this, they'll be down and using these wallows to cool off and get rid of a few bugs. Well, I'll carry on up the gorge and see how I go, see if I can get onto anything roaring, hopefully. Quite a lot of sign down this track here, quite fresh marks. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if I just bump into one without it even roaring. Sometimes they just sneak up for a look, even though they don't roar back. I'm just quietly sneaking along. Still got the noise of the creek beside me, but I haven't heard anything roar back. A lot of sign though, heaps of deer in here still. Just while I'm going along too, I'm watching the other side. It's quite open on the other side of the creek. So I'm just keeping an eye on that as well. Something might come down from that side. And the creek's only about that deep, so most places there's some holes in there, but I can just walk across anywhere. A little 6.6 on one side. Very cool. Been there a while, that one. Plenty of sign around up here as well. Nothing roaring yet though. Not a squeak out of them this morning. A little scrape pad here. It's not dead fresh, but fairly fresh. Sometime in the last few days. So I've come right up out of the big gorge now. It was really bluffed out coming along. I had to keep going. The wind was right behind me, so it was sort of a bit of a waste of time, but climbed up out of the gorge now and I'm heading up onto this ridge. This is sort of up where I had the one going the other day, a couple of weeks ago. But nothing roaring at all this today, so pretty quiet. There's a real wind blowing across, so anything out to my right's a bit of a write-off. Big walk, but I just got a big reply just up here. And he's roared once though, but to start, hopefully it's not another man. No. Rubbing there. Back down in the creek in the gorge, or near the creek, on a pretty good pulling old track, old logging track. The one up the top only roared once and went quiet. I think he's come right back down the hill. I was following some pretty fresh marks. He might have caught with my wind, I think. This is the third cast antler I found today. Pretty cool. Actually looks similar to that the other one I found further down the gorge. You never know, could be from the same animal, but probably a different year maybe. Looks to be around about the same time. Would be a little 12 pointer if it was the same one. Cool. A real good big rubbing on these pines. They're really giving it a hard time. Look at that one here. I'm hammering it. Yeah, just about to head down into this gorge again today. Check my trail cameras that I put out at the start of the roar. I went and checked them once, and one of them I can check on the camera itself, check the photos, and it just had hares and possums. But yeah, I'd say it's been over a month now. Should be deer on there now, and there's a hell of a lot of sign in here, like trails up and down fresh. So there's a lot of deer around at the moment and moving. They're all getting hungry, feeding up for winter, so hopefully they've been hanging around those wallows down the bottom. We'll soon find out in about another 10 minutes. But I just thought I'd record this before I go down there, because I'll be going pretty quietly when I go down over the side here, just in case I see something down in the gorge. But yeah, heaps of fresh sign around, hoping to see something on those cameras. One of them's just got a chip in there. I've got to take that chip home, the memory card, to check it, and I'll put another card in and just leave that there. So yeah, we'll soon see what's around, and yeah, I'll upload some videos hopefully if there's some deer on there. Should be a few stags around. They were using that wallow during the roar, so should be alright. Yeah, a bit of a cloudy day, but not raining really, so pretty good. Supposed to rain for the next few days, so I thought I'd get in and get this done now and leave those cameras there, leave them on those wallows. I bought 2 more cameras. I might put one back up here just to see what's coming around in the pines up here. But yeah, we'll carry on. There's a few marks around. There's the antler that was stuck into the ground that time. Let's see it. They've had a bit of a chew on it. Pretty fresh marks going up the bank. Or down the bank, I should say. They've come down there. I think they might have even crossed over and gone up the other side there. Doesn't look like they've actually wallowed much lately. But we'll see what's on the camera. There we go. I've swapped that one out. Swap that camera out and I'll take the other one home and give it a bit of a wipe down and stuff. It's got quite a few photos on there. There's stags, hinds and yearlings. Yeah, quite a bit of sign. They've been hanging around here quite a lot. The date's really small on the, there's like real fine print on there, so I couldn't really see the dates, but there's fresh marks here, so they're still hanging around. Not sure about the other camera that was just down here. I've got the chip, so I'll check that when I get home. Yeah, I'll just have a bit of a stalk up here now and have a look around and then head back up. But pretty good sign. No big stags from what I've seen, no big antlers, but yeah, pretty cool. One of them was rubbing his antlers in the mud here by the look of it, so it's got videos and photos. So we'll see how they go. I'll load them up when I get home. Yeah.